In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hello everybody, I'm Mr. Malik and you're watching me on my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will discuss a next assignment that is related to chapter 7. So first of all, we will open instruction file. It is just getting opening. Then we have to click on enable editing. Then make that zoom so it must be visible to everyone. So in today's video, we will discuss Exp22 Excel chapter 7 ML2 Employees. We just increase its size and change its color. Project description, then change its color. Okay. So we will discuss Exp22 Excel chapter 7 ML2 Employees. Here's project description. So we will solve this chapter step by step. But before going to solve, let me move to our whole assignment. How many points we have in today's assignment? So in today's assignment we have 20 questions. The last one is a non-graded one, which we have to save and close the file. Okay. So now we are just moving toward the top and we will solve this assignment. You may follow me and you will get 100% marks. Remember that we are solving Exp22 Excel chapter 7 ML2 Employees. Project description. You work for clothing distributor that has a location in Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. You will use data and logic function to complete the main employee data set. Use a database function to calculate key summary statistic and create a map. Use financial function to complete a loan amortization table. So that was just simply project description. We have to read that one so we can get idea what we have in today assignment. Let me move to a graded part. Steps to perform. Here is instructions. So start Excel, then download and open the file name. This one that we have already downloaded from Pearson. Okay, so first we have to open our solution file. This one, it is just getting opening. And once it opens, then we will start work on there. Then click on enable editing. So question number 1 is done, and now we are moving toward the next part. Column D contains a city each employee work in. You want to display the state. So make sure a data sheet is active. First we have to active a data sheet. Okay, that is active. Then in a cell G7 insert a switch function. We have to move towards cell G7 and there we have to write a switch function to evaluate the city stored in D7. Now where is D7? Here is D7, so our main focus is on D7. In the sequence switch, dash mounts for lava, ST Paul for Ministro, and Mike V for Vincent. Then use a mixed cell reference for state names and the range name A22, A20, A22, A4. Where is A2? A22, A4. Okay. So let me solve this question. Okay, so now we are just moving toward G7 here, and here we have making formula. Okay, we have to in a switch function, and our main focus is on cities column that on cell D7. If so, mean D7 is equal to Des Moines, then we represent E2 lava. If that is ST Paul, then represent E3. Then if it is Mike Wiki, then represent E4. Then simply press enter. Okay. So question number 2 is done. After solving question number 2, there is one more part is left that we have to copy that formula. We have to copy this formula down to there. Okay. So question number 2 is done and we have earned 5 marks from there. In question number 2, we have to make sure that data sheet is active. Then in cell G7, we have to insert a switch function to evaluate city stored in cell D7. In this sequence, a switch dash monis or lower st Paul for Monistor and Mike Wiki for Wisconsin. Then use a mix or reference for state name in the range A2 to A4. Then copy the function from cell G7 to the range GA to G31. And we have earned 5 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 3 after solving question number 2. Column C contains actual hire date for employees. So you want to extract only the year in column H. So in cell H7, insert a year function to extract the year from hire date in cell C7. So first we have to move toward H7 there, and here we use a function that is a year function. Okay, alright, year function, and what value we have to pass to that function to extract the year from hire date. Hire date is in C7, this one. Then close parentheses and press enter and we get the result. Okay, then copy the function from C7 to H7 to H31. We just simply double click here, so that will be copied. So question number 3 is done and we have earned 5 marks from there. So in question number 3, we have to move towards cell H7 where we have to insert a year function to extract the year from hire date in cell C7. Then copy the function from cell H7 to the range H8 to H31. Question number 3 is done. Now we are moving toward question number 4. Next, you want to determine how many years each employee has worked for company. So in cell I7, we have to move toward I7 and there insert a years frac function equal year frac function. Then to calculate year between first employer's hire date and a last day of the year contained in cell C2. Where is hire date? Hire date is there. Then C2 here, and we have to make that absolute. Then close parentheses and press enter and we get the result. Then use a mixed reference. Yes, we have done. Copy formula to I31. Now simply drag this formula down there and we have done and we got 5 marks from there. So in question number 4, we just move towards cell I7 and there insert a year frac function to calculate the year between the first employer's hire date and the last day of the year contained in cell C2. Then use a mix reference appropriately. Copy the function from cell I7 to the range I8 to I31. We have done and we got 5 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 5. You want to determine what day of week each employee was hired. So in cell J7 insert weekday function. We have to move toward cell J7 and they use weekday function. So to display day of week to first employee hire date. Where is hired date? This one. Then close parentheses and press enter and we get the result. Then copy the function from J7 to J31. Done. So question number 5 is done and we have earned 5 marks from there. In question number 5, we just move toward cell J7. There we have to insert a weekday function to display the day of week for the first employer's hire date. Then copy the function from cell J7 to range J8 to J31. We have done and we have earned 5 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 6. The values returned in the range J7 to J31 are whole number. So you want to display the result as actual weekday names. So format the range J7 to J31 that is already selected as custom format date. Okay, so now we have to make that day. So first we have to select this one, then click on home. Here is number format, select customs, and from custom here we have to write D 4 times. Okay, now simply press OK. So that will return exact day. Okay, not number, exact day. So question number 6 is done and we have earned 1 marks from there. So in question number 6 we have to format the range J7 to J31 as a custom number format. Okay, so we have done that one and we have earned 1 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 7. Employees are scheduled for 6-month review based on their hiring month. So in cell K7, we have to insert eDate function equal eDate function. Then to identify the month that is 6 month from first employee hire date. Hire date, then there is a 6, then close parenthesis and press enter. Okay, then copy the function to the range K8 to K31. Now we have to simply double click on there, that will be done. Okay, so question number 7 is done and we have earned 5 marks from there. So in question number 7 we have to move towards cell K7 where we have to insert eDate function to identify the month that is a 6 month from first employer's hire date. Okay, then copy the function to the range K8 to K31 and we have earned 5 marks from there. Now moving toward question number 8. In question number 8, in cell L7, we have to move toward cell L7. Insert if function to enter the bonus based on performance score for first employee. Then use a respective score stored in E2, E3, E4 individually or logical test. Then use a respective bonus in the range F2, F3, F4. Then return correct bonus. If none of the logic tests are true, the result should be 0. Use mixed reference approximately, then copy the function to the range LE to L31. After solving this part, we will earn 6 marks from there. Then in next part, in question number 9, we have to move towards cell M7. Then next AND function within if function. If job title representatively and salary is less than minimum representative salary C3, then multiply salary by 2%, that is in cell C4. If both conditions are not met, then return a 0 and we will earn 6 marks from there. So almost half of assignment is done from my side. In today's video you may see we have just 20 questions. Out of 20 questions we have done first 9 questions, 9 to 10 questions. Okay, so almost half of assignment is done from my side. In today's video, the name of today's assignment is Exp22 Excel Chapter 7 ML2 Employees. In start, we just discussed project description. Then we move toward grade report and we have solved question number 1. Then we have solved question number 2. Then we have solved question number 3. Then 4, where we have to move towards cell I7 and insert refrag function. Then we solve. Then we move toward question number 5, where we have to move towards cell J7 and insert weekday function. Then question number 7. Then we have solved question number 7, where we have to move towards cell K7 and insert eDate function to identify 6 month from the first employee hire date. Then we move toward question number 8, and we have discussed question number 8 and 9. So almost half of assignment is done from my side in today's video. But if you need complete solution for this file, for that you have to contact me on my given WhatsApp number, email ID, Instagram ID. All links are available on video description, as well as there in bottom of this video you may see here is my WhatsApp number and here is my email ID. So you may simply contact me. I'm available. I will solve, and you will get 100% marks in next 30 minutes. Remember that your file will be ready in next 30 minutes. Price will be reasonable and result will be 100%. You may also contact me for full course deal. Our deal will be reasonable in price and your marks will be 100%. Remember that I'm also expert of mathematics, stats, English writing, English literature writing, accounting, C++, Java, Linux, textbook project, quizzes, midterm exam, final exam, Power BI project, Tableau project. So whatever you need to help regarding your academic, you may simply contact me. You may simply text me on my WhatsApp number, on my email ID, on my Instagram ID. I will respond instantly, and you will get your file in next 30 minutes with 100% result. Price will be reasonable, result will be 100%, file will be ready in next 30 minutes. So in today's video we have discussed Exp22 Excel chapter 7 ML2 Employees. We have done almost 50% assignment in today's video. We will meet soon with our next assignment. So for that, you have to subscribe my channel so you can get every latest video from my side. Take care. Bye bye. Best of luck for your future. Meet soon with our next assignment.